The 1st of April 1950. Diplomatic relations established. India was among the first non-communist countries to recognize the People's Republic of China. Panchil, 5 Principles of Peaceful Coexistence, signed as a framework for bilateral relations. The 20th of October to the 20th of November 1962, Sino-Indian War full-scale war over Aksai Chin and other disputed border sectors. China gained control of Aksai Chin. 1967, Nathula and Chola clashes. Violent border clashes in Sikkim region. Soldier casualties on both sides, showing the border remained volatile. 1975, Tuling La ambush, Arunachal, Nepha. One of the last reported pre-2020 incidents with shots fired across parts of the boundary. 1976, full diplomatic engagement resumes. Ambassadors and higher level contacts re-established. After years of limited ties, 1988, joint working group on the boundary question created. Start of institutionalized talks on the boundary. 1993, agreement on the maintenance of peace and tranquility along the LAC. First modern CBM treaty for the border. 1996, agreement on military confidence building measures, CBMs. Further rules to avoid escalation. 2003, Vajpayee exchanges. Declaration on principles. Summit-level diplomacy and a special representatives mechanism for boundary talks were set up. The 11th of April 2005, agreement on political parameters and guiding principles for boundary settlement. 2012, working mechanism for consultation and coordination, WMCC, on border affairs. 2013, border defense cooperation agreement, new practical border management accord. 2017 Duque LAM standoff, June-August, a 72 to 73-day face-off. As Indian troops intervened to halt Chinese road construction in Doklam near Bhutan, de-escalated after talks. May-June 2020, large LAC face-offs escalate in Ladakh. Tensions grew through spring. The 10th to the 16th of June 2020, Galwan Valley clash. Hand-to-hand fighting. India reported 20 soldiers killed, and China reported several casualties. The incident marked the deadliest clash in decades and triggered sanctions, bans, and tighter investment screening. 2020 to 2022, multiple rounds of commander level and diplomatic talks to manage standoff. Negotiations led to phased disengagements at some friction points, Pangong, Gagra, but full resolution remained elusive. 2023 to 2024, negotiations, partial escalation, strategic competition. 2022 to 2024, ongoing negotiation with partial troop withdrawals at some points, positions in others remain contested. International analysts documented incremental, localized disengagements and continuing gaps. 20242-025, gradual restoration of some people-to-people and practical links. Let's discuss economic and technological relations. 2000s-2020s, rapid trade expansion but large. Indian trade deficit with China. Bilateral trade ballooned from a few billion USD around 2000 to over $100 billion by early 2020s. Even as strategic mistrust grew. Since 2020, India tightened FDI approvals and banned many Chinese apps, citing security concerns. A clear policy shift after the 2020 clashes. Apps banned. Over 300 Chinese apps, including TikTok, have been banned in India. Let's discuss strategic and diplomatic engagement. BRICS and SCO. Both are members of these multilateral groups occasionally, using them for dialogue, border talks, over 20 rounds of military, commander-level meetings have been held since 2020 without a full resolution. Quad concern. China views India's participation in the Quad with US, Japan, Australia as countering its influence. Let's discuss geopolitical factors. String of pearls. India is concerned about Chinese military and port facilities in Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Gwadar, and Myanmar. Pakistan factor. China's close ties with Pakistan, including the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor (CPEC), add to India's security concerns. Indian Ocean and South China Sea. Both nations are increasingly active in each other's maritime regions. Infrastructure race. Both sides are rapidly building roads, bridges, and airfields near the LAC. Summary. India and China, Asia's two largest nations by population and economy, share a long and complex relationship marked by cooperation, competition, and conflict. Their interactions have been shaped by historical border disputes, economic ties, strategic rivalry, and changing geopolitical dynamics. Indian involvement in supporting against China. Pakistan Economic Corridor and other business hubs is the major concern. For both Pakistan and China. India open support to Baloch Liberation Army. Is also the major concern for Pakistan and China because these Indian-funded. Non-state actors are against China investment. In Gwadar. For more such articles, kindly subscribe, share, and like.